It's like chop, chop, chop. Let's go. One baby back. Get the other baby. Stick the other baby in the back. Oh my God, I gotta get 2 sways and 2 walkers and 2. You're gonna go insane. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this video, I'm gonna be talking about things that I have found have really helped my daily life with twins and a toddler. So if you're expecting twins, this is a great video for you. If you have twins and a toddler, even better, because that's exactly what I have. If you guys enjoy these tips and find them helpful. So let's just begin. All right, so I made a list of things that I felt definitely helped me, and these are things that helped me. If they don't help you, I'm sorry, but this is just what helped me, so here we go. Okay, so my top thing would be Twinsies Pillow. So I'm gonna show you a clip of the Twinsies Pillow, and this thing saves my butt, you guys. Like, I use it for everything, for eating time, for playing time, for burping them, everything. So, and it's just a safe place for them to go. So, and I'm sure that when they start sitting up, they haven't started sitting up yet, that they will use that as well. And they are 6 months old right now, so 6.5 months old. So the Twinsies Pillow, I put them in the Twinsies Pillow, and then I have 2 stuffed animals that I use for like bottle proppers. So I put them in the Twinsies Pillow side by side, then I put the bottles in their mouths, and then the stuffed animals underneath them to prop their bottles up. And they even use their hands a little bit now, but before they just sucked on the bottle, and that was the way that I was able to feed them both at the same time, and it really, really helps me. And then after one's done, I just flip that one over onto their belly and burp them, and they burp, and it's very good. And I can attend to my toddler at that time or do whatever I need, so I'm not sitting there feeding one baby at a time, and that really, really, really helps. Okay, so that's that one. Okay, a teapot. So my sister-in-law actually told me about this, and like seriously it changed my life, so thank you, Allie. She suggested that I get a kettle, and it's on Amazon. I got it, let me see. It's called the Kindle Glass Electric Kettle, and I'll show you here. Well, anyway, changed my life because I, about 3 months after breastfeeding, I had to stop breastfeeding. Logan couldn't have breast milk anymore, so then and it ended up McKenna. It was just easier to feed them both bottles. So Logan gets a different kind of formula than McKenna, and I give them both Earth's Best organic, and Logan has the kind for like fussiness and gas. It has broken down proteins, and McKenna just gets the one that's closest to the breast milk, I guess. And so the teapot or the kettle or whatever, it stays, it boils, then it stays warm, and you can, it's a milk setting that stays like 104 degrees, and it keeps it there for 6 hours. And anytime that you need to fill a bottle, you just pour in the warm water, and there you go. So you have no time waiting for any bottles to be warmed, and this really, really was like a game changer for me. Seriously, thank you so much, Allie, for telling me about this. So now I'm telling all of you guys, you need to go get this kettle, because seriously, you need it, okay? If you are not breastfeeding, okay? So since my twins are boy and girl, and they have different formulas, and I cannot mix up their formula, or like Logan will just scream for like a whole day straight, I have to make sure I do not mix up their bottles. So I have pink bottles for McKenna, and I have just regular bottles for Logan, and I make sure not to mix them up. 1 second, baby's crying. Yeah, I make sure not to mix up their bottles. Okay, and that really helps. I recommend, if you have twins, if you can avoid it, don't get like the Dr. Brown bottles where there's all these different parts to clean, because it just takes up so much time. And if you don't have like a colicky baby or a baby that spits up a lot, then I don't see the point in getting them. And I know a lot of people swear by the Dr. Browns, but and I had them for my son, but I remember just cleaning tons and tons and tons of parts all the time, and you're gonna be washing bottles willy-nilly like every 2 seconds. So save yourself some time and just get normal bottles. Don't get double everything. I would, because a lot of times, like I've gotten a couple double stuff, like I got a swing for them. They don't even like the swing, the Mamaroo, they hate it. So they like the really cheap one that I already had. So I would just say, get one of the stuff like you would for a normal baby, and except for stuff like cribs and stuff like that, like that you need 2 of things. But for like toys and things like that, just get them 1, and then if they particularly like one, then get another one if you need it. Because sometimes the one baby likes one thing and the other baby likes other things, and a lot of times I'll just end up putting one baby in the swing, the other baby in the walker, and then they switch. Like, so you don't need all this stuff. Like, don't think, oh my god, I gotta get 2 swings and 2 walkers and 2. Just see what happens, and if you need another one, then get another one. All right, carriers. So I really like, I have a bubble wrap and then just like a regular carrier from, I think it's, I don't know, but anyway. Carriers are great because sometimes you just need, a baby just wants to be held, and it's like towards the end when I'm trying to make dinner, and one of them will just be like so fussy, and I'll just stick them in there and I'll be able to get stuff done. So that's really a really great thing, and that goes for even just one baby, so definitely. Another tip is I keep my diaper bag fully packed all the time, so that whenever I have to leave, I have to put in maybe just like fresh bottles, and that's it. Like, I already have diapers, a change of clothes, their EpiPens, everything that they need is in the bag, and I just zip out. And I have a backpack for my toddler, and that's already packed too, so I don't have to spend all this time like trying to get ready, because I hate that. I hate having to spend like an hour to get ready to leave. I like to just be able to go, okay, we're leaving, get in the car. So that's a really good tip. Sleep training. So about when they were 12 weeks, I decided to sleep train them, and by sleep training, I mean I put them in their crib and I taught them, okay, now you're gonna go to sleep. I didn't do like some weird thing where you force them to cry all this time, or, you know, I just kind of let them cry a little bit, 5-10 minutes, and then went and checked on them, put them back, and made sure that I put them in their crib while they're like a little bit awake, so they can teach themselves how to fall asleep on their own. McKenna, the girl, she's far better. I just stick her in her crib, she falls asleep and sleeps for 12 hours straight. Logan, sometimes he sleeps for a long period of time, but he's a little bit more like, he wakes up more. I think he has like still has stomach problems, so he's always having gas or whatever. So hopefully that gets under control, but he is doing a lot better, so that's great. Plan each day, so that's really good. I have this little notebook and I plan whatever I need to get done that day in the pad, and I leave it out on the counter so I can refer back to it, and it really helps keep everything, like your mind sane, and remind you what you wanted to get done that day. And I also would say that it's very good to be scheduled. Like, if you're not a scheduled person, it's time to start getting scheduled, because when you have twins and a toddler, you can't just go what happens. Like, you have to have a schedule, and the kids need to learn how to have a schedule, and it just keeps your mind sane. Believe me, you need a schedule. For your toddler to help, it really helps me to have like little boxes with activities in it. So I have like a box of Play-Doh stuff, a box of just little animals, a box of just like little Legos, and I pull out a box and I'm like, here, let's do this. And if I need to go and do something, I pull out a box and give it to him. So like right now he has the box of Play-Doh out. Who knows what he's doing with it, but he has the Play-Doh, so that's what's keeping him busy right now. So that's my bath time. Now that the twins are bigger, what I do, they can't sit yet, so I put them in the tub. I have a little mat that's like a rubber mat and I lay them down in the tub, and I put like this much water in it, and I just rinse them off like that. So they just lay down straight in the tub. I don't have a baby tub for them. I don't sit them up in any kind of sitting up thing. It's super fast, and the reason I do it this way is because I like to get things. When you have twins, you can't just be like, and now we're gonna wash one baby slowly and that, but no. It's like, chop, 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 let's get one baby back, get the other baby, stick the other baby in the bath, clean them, get one baby out, put them on the floor, put the other baby on the floor. It's like an assembly line. There's no time to sit around and just play in the bath. So, believe me, skip all the baby bath stuff, and they sell like tons of baby bath stuff. All you need is your tub and a mat. Lay them on the mat, wash them real quick. And I only will give them a bath maybe once or twice a week, because they don't need tons and tons of baths. They are babies. So all they need is to be cleaned like around their neck and stuff. And then I put some lotion on them and then give them a bath, you know, once a week. So, and changing stations. So I have like 3 changing stations in my house. And by changing stations, I mean in their room, there's a changing table, but I rarely use it. Usually I just grab a diaper and wipes that are laying on the floor that I keep around like the living room or whatever, so I can just change them wherever, because that's how it works. So changing stations. Set up a couple around your house. Another good tip is, what I do is I don't hold my babies all the time. And with my older son, he's 3 now. I used to, when he was a baby, I could hold him all I wanted, play with him all I wanted. He was the only one. Like, I don't even remember. I'm like, how did I don't even know. But anyway, he was the only one, so I could hold him all the time. With twins, it's a completely different story. You have your toddler, then you have the twins. If you're always holding one of them, you're gonna always be holding one of them. Like, you won't do anything else. So right from the beginning, I taught them to just try to play on the floor, play in a different station. I just put them from different things so that they can learn to self-soothe and self-play. I do hold them, of course. I don't just leave them alone, but for the most part, I try to make sure that they're happy doing something, because you don't want to get in a situation where you're like, my babies are only happy if I'm holding them, because you're gonna go insane. So try to get your babies interested in stuff on the floor right away. Tummy time's great. Get those little like things that hang and they can like hit them. Those are great, but try not to hold them all the time, because you will drive yourself insane. So for my last couple tips, it's about yourself. It's really easy to go insane having twins and a toddler, to feel cooped up. It can be really like depressing sometimes, but you just need to not think about, oh my gosh, I'm so depressed. Like, if you're feeling a little bit down, don't think, oh my gosh, I'm so down, and just keep thinking about how down you are, and just think about, oh my gosh, I'm never gonna get out of this house. Like, try to keep all the negative thoughts away, because you don't have time to wallow in it. You don't have time for that. So what you need to do is just push it all out and just be like, no, this time is going to pass. Every day is just a step closer to when things can be normal or new normal, but it won't be like this forever. And you need to remind yourself that every day. I know I do, I still do, because every day I'm just like, oh my gosh, but push it aside and say, nope, everything's okay, everything's fine, because you need to stay strong for your family, you need to stay strong for your twins and anybody else that you may have. So I like to try to have an outside project, something that I'm working on that's not having to do with anything baby. So I had like my Instagram, I take photos for that with the kids. I also have my photography business that I'm doing, and then I have, once a week I teach dance class, so I have that I'm doing. So I have like a couple things that are not having anything to do with kids, and that really helps. My kid's screaming, but anyway, it helps to keep your mind sane. Alright, so anyway, those are my tips. I probably am forgetting some. If you have any more, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Comment below any other suggestions that you have. If you have something else that's worked for you, if you've had twins, or if you have any other questions or any other requests for videos, let me know. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.